Welcome back, everyone. So, let's get right into the battles. You know what this is gonna be about? More tower runs. So, today we're gonna be doing Azuma runs, and well, we're gonna be going blue. She's gonna be using the Exorcister's pole so that we increase the 12 damage. This is kind of okay with the build that we're gonna use. The HP recovery is usually not that useful, but for this particular set, it's not that bad. And well, we have critical damage increase Magatemes with water element. We have whatever attack weapon on the subslot, whatever attack Magatemes on the subslot as well. Both 5 out of 5 plus 15. And we go 2 of A, Ying Long, and Thunder God Queen Yu. So, why are we using this? This one is to deal massive damage and apply electrocute. The follow-up is to burn the enemy so that we can use the extra damage of the passive. And this one is to recast the electrocute. There's benefits to using this because we have a speed increase over here and we have a defense increase over here. Both of them really appreciate it. Then, we're using Massacre Kunai. Massacre Kunai is a key element of this build. If you play with Azuma, you know that she's not that great at HP recovery, but this changes how that works. And in fact, it synergizes well with the weapon because we don't want to overheal in order to be on the 40% HP sweet spot. So it's really useful that it gives a very small HP recovery, the weapon. And well, if you don't have this, you can substitute this with maybe 2 supporters, but they don't perform as well. We have Assault Murasaki and we have Noah Brown. This will provide HP recovery, this on the main particularly. So yeah, it's something that you can do, not the best option, but it's there. We cannot use Akina because you don't want to use a supporter that only focuses on HP recovery. You need it, but at the same time, you cannot forgo the damage reduction or damage increase. Talking about damage reduction and damage increase, we have Miss Marine and we have the Foundling 3. In case you're missing one of those, there's alternative. You can go full offensive and just try something generic like, where is she? Like Arabella or Ana Rose. Ana Rose is better because it's going to affect the mobs. You can also go with Saya. Saya is going to give you damage increase for melee and damage reduction on range. And honestly, most of the damage we have on this stage is going to be ranged. And, well, we have the stats of the customs, stat training, and the formations. We're going to go with 3 formations since this character is at max level. And what do we have? Angel in white. Well, this is one of the best formations that you can use for 140. It is just great. The 15% damage reduction on range attacks is very useful. And then we have the HP recovery, the enhanced HP recovery, which it's very useful. Then we have over here Library Girls to further reduce damage taken and increase a bit our damage dealt. And we have Intruders of the Ghost Mansion for the critical damage increase. And well, let's do the run. Let's hope that we don't have to do a second run of this one. So yeah. And there. We just start by spamming our skills, dealing massive damage to the enemy. Like, yeah, fairly simple. Basic, 12A. And then I want to start by using this. And then I use my skills. Oof. Yeah, nice. Ah, the iframes. Yeah, that's not nice. Okay, Good HP recovery. And we're done with him. Oh, not yet. I thought he had less HP, but okay. Okay, now we're done with him. Oh, really? He cast the clones. Nice. Okay, I can deal with them. No problem. It's just gonna take a bit more. And it's fine because I wanted to prolong this section of the battle in order to charge my particles. So it is not bad that he casted the clones. Though the clones are a priority, more than the other enemies. And done. Now, I have options. Now I'll start with super buff and ultimate. I usually do a couple hits beforehand. In fact, I should have, in order to deal more damage to the enemies. But okay. Okay, perfect. That way I stun the target. And let me just see. Okay, now I dodge. Yeah, that's why I want to start with that skill. Okay. Nice. Okay, no. Oof. Okay. Excellent. Nice. So, a couple of highlights if you want to use this character. Or, well, similar characters. My build had a couple issues. But I was aware of them, and that's why we avoided Oblivion. So, main issue when fighting these bosses, or well, any strong boss, long animations. Long animations are usually there for a reason. They deal massive damage, sure, but at the same time they expose you. And if the enemy has enough super armor, they are gonna hit you. And they can kill you while you cast your skills. So careful with that. Then, another important thing to take into consideration. When you have skills that proc on dodge, it might be difficult to get away from the enemy when they are casting their attacks or their ultimate. Yeah, like, it has happened to me that I try to run, and then I activate Thunder God Kuinu, and I end up in the AoE of the ultimate. So, yeah, careful with that. But honestly, it's fairly simple. You start your combo with this, and then you wait for the activation of the ultimate, and after that you start again with this attack. So yeah, well, anyways, that's about it for today. I hope you find this entertaining, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.